Hello and welcome to News 9. I'm Nishchita, and first up, a schoolboy who returned home from school was found dead hours later in his school premises. This horrific incident took place last night at the Evershine English High School in Srinagar in the city. The deceased has been identified as Vijay, a resident of Kalidasa layout. It is reported that Vijay had attended tuitions after returning home from school. It was after this that he realized that he had his Kannada notes missing. This is when he informed his mother Sarojamma and went to the school to visit his friends to collect notes. However, hours later his body was found inside the locked gates of the school. A case has been registered at the Hanumant Nagar police station and the search is currently on for the reason behind this mysterious death. Well, a shocking murder, or that it seems, it looks like in Bengaluru has emerged, where a schoolboy was found dead inside his school premises. The boy, who had returned home from school, had gone to tuitions and then come home and realized that his Kannada notes were missing, headed to meet his friends to get a copy of the notes. But when several hours later the boy did not return home, the worried and anxious parents rushed to his school and started looking for him, only to find him dead inside the Evershine English School. It has been a perplexing turn of events, as it is not known as to what exactly transpired, how this little boy was found dead inside the locked gates of the school. What went on? What was the turn of events that led to his death? Whether it is a case of murder or accidental death, the police are yet to reveal the same. And moving on now, a shocking murder has come to light in Bengaluru. A man was stabbed to death with lethal weapons late last night when he was walking down the street. The incident took place at Mariyapanapalia at 10 p.m. where 25-year-old Suresh was brutally killed. He was a resident of Prakash Nagar. Suresh bled to his death as he had suffered severe head injuries. The reason behind the murder is said to be a love story. He had fallen in love with a girl, but her parents got her engaged to another man last week. But this did not bring an end to their love story and they kept meeting often, which irked the girl's family. The cops have taken the girl's family members into custody as they suspect that they might have murdered him. It was a gory murder that came to light from Mariyapanapalia late last night when 25-year-old Suresh was hacked to death by a group of assailants. It is being suspected that probably a love story that Suresh was involved in could have claimed his life. Suresh was in love with a girl, but her parents were against the relationship and even forcefully got her engaged to another man, but this did not stop them from continuing their love affair. And that is what probably ended his life, is what police officials are speculating at the moment. The girl's parents are being questioned about the same. And moving on now, the Malleshwaram police has got a Bescom shocker. Bescom raids have revealed that the police station is drawing electricity from a subsidized connection.
Malleshwaram police station officials are in a dilemma. They have been slapped with a case by Bescom. They have alleged that the police station has taken wrong connection which is subsidized by the government. The police station is supposed to be taking a connection which falls under LT3. This is a connection meant for small-scale industries and is highly subsidized by the government. The subsidized connection is Rs 2.75 less compared to the commercial unit price. This was discovered after Bescom conducted raids on the station on the 15th of this month. The police have also reacted to Bescom's charges.
The issue regarding the electricity bills in Malleshwaram station has come to my notice. However, Bescom has not sent a notice regarding the matter to us yet. Once I get the notice, I will look into the matter. According to the information I have received, the station has been having this connection for the past 40 years. Once the notice comes from Bescom, I will address the matter.
Bescom is also planning to raid other police stations where they suspect that they are drawing power from subsidized connections. Bescom has registered a complaint with the Vigilance Department in Jayanagar. The electricity supply company is planning to account the arrears in the bills and then book the police station. Anand Burli, News 9, Bengaluru.
Well, one visit to the holy shrine in Amarnath and many believe all their sins will be washed off and they would be that much closer to attaining salvation. For the pilgrims hoping for a visit this year, the chances seem rather bleak if the state government continues its lethargic attitude. Here's more.
Devotees from across Karnataka who are eagerly waiting to make a trip to Amarnath have been left in a spot of bother, courtesy the state government. Every year, thousands of devotees apply for the Amarnath Yatra in Kashmir. The government has, however, prescribed certain rules for these applicants. According to the rules, pilgrims will have to obtain a compulsory health certificate from a recognized government doctor before applying. Even after 21 state governments sent their lists and began the booking process, the Karnataka government is yet to even name the early list of recognized doctors. Applications have been open to the public through the Sri Amarnath Ji Yatra Shrine Board since March 1st. The website of the board has also put up the list of recognized doctors sent by 21 state governments, in which the Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh lists are missing. All of them who are planning to undertake the yatra have been left clueless.
All these state governments, almost 21 state governments have already sent in this list, but Karnataka state has not yet sent in this list, with the result that people from Karnataka are getting, are being put into a trouble, and they're not getting priority in the booking. The importance of this is that because in the initial days of the yatra, there won't be any rain, and so people who go later in the yatra will not be able to see the lingam totally, and also they'll have to face a lot of rain and other problems. So I think this is a real problem. I would request the government to do something about.
The worrying fact for several of these devotees is the fact that this kind of delay would hamper other procedures for registration as well. Once the compulsory health certificate is obtained, devotees have to go through another long process before they can finally get the green signal for the yatra. While the Amarnath Ji Yatra 2014 commences on 28 June and concludes on 10th of August, a delay in registration will only adversely affect the pilgrims.
Quota is per day 7,500 yatris. So it's seen that already from March 1st the booking has started. So from March 1st to March 17th, if you say, so already there's a delay from 28th to July, June 28th to July 15th. So many days the people from Karnataka have already lost their priority, and it's seen that from July 15th onwards, July the rain start, and people from Karnataka are already being put into inconvenience.
When we contacted the Health and Family Welfare Department, this is what they had to say.
We got the message to send the list of the doctors only on 14th.
Okay.
So definitely as early as possible we'll submit the list, because routinely we have to get the message from the government to give the list of the doctors who are enrolled in the medical board for the pilgrims for the health checkup. Because of some superannuation and during the transfer period, some of the doctors who have been enrolled last year, they will not be there in the present list. So we have to make a replacement for that. And it will be done by tomorrow, and we'll submit it.
Like the usual diplomatic answer, they claim it will be done in the coming 2 days. But what we ask is, why do pilgrims from Karnataka have to be the last ones to be enrolling for the Yatra? What about the difficulties they have to undergo due to the delay? Why was the announcement of this list not even on the schedule until we contacted them? Deepak Bopanna, News9, Bengaluru.
And while the government has earmarked crores of rupees for preservation of lakes, the lake that we are going to show you now is on the brink of extinction though. Here's a report.
This piece of green land is so pleasant to the eyes, isn't it? In close proximity to this land is an age-old lake. This lake is called Babbugundi, located at Kulai near Suratkal. It had once spread over an area of more than 100 acres. Around it was government land spread over 850 acres. 25 years ago, the then government gave away around 950 acres of land to a company called JESCO for industrial purposes. JESCO did not initiate any industrial venture and stayed silent. The lake is now on the brink of extinction. Local residents have managed to take back around 250 acres of land, but still a lot needs to be done.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾದ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ನೀರೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಬಗ್ಗುಂಡಿ ಲೇಕಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಕುಡುಂಬೂರು ರಿವರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೂಳೂರು ರಿವರಿಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಳೆಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೂ ನೆರೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ಕಾರಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈ ನೀರು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈ ಬಗ್ಗುಂಡಿ ಥ್ರೂ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನೆರೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೈಕಂಪಾಡಿ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜಿಂದಾಗಿ ಸಮುದ್ರ ಸೇರಿದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ನೆರೆ ಬರುವಂಥ ಏನು ಪ್ರಮೇಯ ಉಂಟು ಅದು ನಿಲ್ಬೋದಂತ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ.
On the occasion of the annual fair, people here fish on large scale. For a few years now, this practice has almost vanished. Also, the industrial waste let out into this lake have adulterated the water.
ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಾಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನಿತರ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಭೇಟಿ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಮೂಲಕ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುದಾನ ಒದಗಿಸಿಕೊಡುವಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ರೀತಿಯ ನಮ್ಮದೊಂದು ನಿಯೋಗವೊಂದು ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಮುಖತಃ ಭೇಟಿ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡು ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯ ಶಾಸಕರು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಸೂಚಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸ್ಥಳೀಯವಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ನಗರ ಪಾಲಿಕೆಯ 3-4 ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಕೂಡ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೂಕ್ತ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪಂದನೆ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
It is imperative on the part of the government to take stern measures to ensure that the place is preserved and converted into a tourist destination. Rajesh Puttur, News9, Mangalore.